Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and move some of this stuff around. I think that'll work. Oh, and I need a controller. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna go off screen again while I get the controller cord for this because I want to try Wytchwood this time with a controller. So one moment. Okay, we are back. Thanks everyone for your patience while I got set up for the stream here. Went to get some water, finish off my coffee, put on some proper clothing. It's tough on the weekends and during the pandemic when all you do is wear pajamas. So I'll plug this in. All right. So we are on day 2 of Wytchwood. We played a few hours, I believe like 3 or so hours on the first day. You spawned right before you fell asleep. Are you sleepy, Astral? Did you get much sleep last night, or is it just a midday nap? You worked out, suddenly your body requested you sleep. Did you also eat? Is it food coma? Perhaps you will nap. Napping is good. Napping is a good thing. Make use of those naps. I feel like for some reason in American culture, naps are kind of looked down upon unless you're a child, and it seems like other cultures totally embrace the nap, right? Like the whole siesta, and my parents would totally like nap during the workday. Like it would just be slow at the restaurant, and they would just close their eyes and sleep at their chair, and if anyone came in to order anything, they would just wake up and continue on with their business. And sometimes you just need that. You haven't eaten yet. You think I might eat around 3 or 3:30. That's fair. I mean, how is your food to workout regimen? I've always read that you should eat something maybe before the workout, and definitely eat something after, just to start feeding those muscles. But do you have a different way about it, especially if you taken protein beforehand? For the bourgeoisie. Breakfast, lunch, pre-workout meal, a post-workout meal, and then I gotcha. Well, I trust that you've got it on lockdown in terms of what works best for you. What I always thought was really interesting whenever I went to work out is I would always come out of there craving fruits and vegetables, which is not a craving I have very often, but I would almost always have it after working out, which was nice. It was a good thing for me to, like, have that stuff available, and go to the store after a workout and kind of pick out those sort of high fiber and good whole foods. Protein at every meal, carbs only for pre-workout and breakfast, but usually you have them whenever you want, so you should be able to eat when you want and what you want in moderation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, after a workout, I'm just like, oh, I just really want like some fruit, like some veggies, and like a little veggie platter. It's a very strange craving, but it's great because growing up, like fruit was very much a dessert thing or just like a snack thing, but I would never crave it, and it was kind of there if you had a sugar craving, and I never really had sugar cravings, so it's hard to get me to eat fruits and vegetables unless they're cooked down with another as a side to a meal. So, but yeah, it's something to work on. So. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the game here. So we are on day 2 of Wytchwood. We are a few I don't know how much of a chapter we are in at this point, but I'm trying to remember if there were chapters in this. This was kind of like broken up into objectives. So, but yeah, let's see. So, let me see if this will work with my controller or if I have to restart the game. So let's see, settings, controls. Yeah, we got our controllers here. Assign controller, yeah, has that. That looks okay. Let's see. I'm trying to understand my buttons here, so that does work, but I wasn't able to use my directional pads. Okay, but I can on the screen for whatever reason. That's fine, as long as I can use it on the screen. I'm trying it out with the Xbox controller to see how that works out for me. I think it also had a... Okay, now it works. I guess it was just for that initial part, because I had it starting with computer, perhaps. I want to see the graphics. That's fine. Vibration on. Okay, that was all I wanted to see. Okay. So yeah, let's see how this works out. So, I'm trying to recall... Alright, investigate the bandit camp in the fields. Okay, I kind of remember that. So here... Oh yeah, this is the Ox's area. It looks like which eye is the X button. That'll be... Oh yeah, that's much more handy. That's much more handy than trying to figure out on the keyboard. So. Okay, cool. And then inventory. Alright. I can probably... Oh, I see. That's nice. I can click on that to choose it and then use the button to actually use. So, R right trigger. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. Okay. Let's go back to the fields. Let's see. See if I practice catching things. Okay. That is definitely much more intuitive for me to play this with a controller so far. Cool. Okay, they seem angry. Investigate the bandit camp. Okay. I wonder if there's something I can do to get by them. So I need a dreadful doll to get by these folks. Let's see, why is Grimoire? I do have one. Hey Varkus. I'm doing alright. How are you? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's good to see you. How's it going? I'm doing well. I can't ask for too much. Yeah, I'm working, playing games. I'm holding up alright. Right. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Alright, so I got those things. I might have to go back and get more for the sewing kit, but I wonder if I have enough for now. Doing well, working on lots. What are you doing these days? Are you doing anything interesting in terms of work? Are you playing any good games? You've been playing Fantasy Life Online. Oh, Fantasy Life, man, I haven't played... I'm trying to think if I've played Fantasy Life. I did pick it up. and I don't think I'd played it yet. I heard it was really good. Alright. Let's see, so I'm trying to get accustomed to this. As okay. Ah. Don't like that. Ah, sly old fox, how'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? There's the older one for DS and your one for mobile. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I have the older one for DS. And I forgot they put one on mobile. So I assume you're playing it on mobile with the kids? Is it something that the kids can all have different phones for and such? My mooks must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Mobile and tablets, nice. That sounds nice. Some members of my family just got a Switch, and I think they've been playing Animal Crossing. I'll have to see if I can visit, well, I need to remake my island, but maybe I can visit them on their island. I haven't really worked that out with my family yet to do that, but I should try. But I should recommend Fantasy Life in case they have tablets and such. That's great. Ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know? Yeah, we seen that family. A boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of me dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one either. She used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and the crime doesn't always pay. Say, you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Give him some humble pie, that's funny. Let's see. Oops. How do you make humble pie? Okay. I don't have all that stuff. So, I need one of those roast beefs. Dough? How do I make dough? Okay, we can make dough. Let's go ahead and make some dough. I don't know if we have any roast beefs, though. Can we? You know, maybe, actually. Nice. Neat. I can make that roast pie, or humble pie for you. Say, you know how to bake? Alright, let's give him some humble pie. Fee-fi fo fum, I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish. Just like how Ma used to make, but something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellowed teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lip begins to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Nah, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eatin' and thievin'. But all I really wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Picking the leaping pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, Abcrag corn cob. Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. He pat the sniffling rogue on his stubbly cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes'm, I'll do it. I'll dance. Still weeping into his pie. That's amazing. Uh-oh. It's worn off. Time to get out of here. Alright, speak to the scarecrow. But what did I use to make all that stuff again? That was very handy. Who knew it could be more than a figure of speech? Let's see, I needed the crow's feet, right? Yeah, crow's foot. I needed dough. What did I need? Eggs and grains and milk for. Ah, okay. And then this, I needed witch spice. How did I get witch spice? Okay. That flavoring. Okay, cool. I can make another thing of, get another thing of milk here. Thank you. Thank you. Might as well get some chickens. Don't mind if I do. Gotcha. Unknown. I don't know what those little guys do. Oh, there's water. Ah, okay. Good to know. Good to know that I could get water from that. Let's see. Let's get some legs here. Oh, get some of this. I might as well get some let's see. I know there's some things over here I could grab. Might as well snag some of those. Oh, that's what I wanted. Need some of that. I also need more wheat. Wheat on the side. Oops, don't get stuck now. Those the turkeys up there, huh? The pheasants. Can't actually catch those, I guess. Let's see. What else? Oh. What is that? Pumpkin jack. Oh yeah, those things are creepy. Do I have any more snag vines actually? No, because I need to get more of those snoot things. Skeeter snoots. And to get that. Okay, cool. I have more of those. Frog slime, forest herbs, and clay. Okay. I just gotta watch out for those guys. They're so creepy. So creepy. At least they kind of keep their distance. Digestive tablets. I don't think I have anything for that. Can I make that? No. Looks like I need a goblin snot. Which I don't think I've been able to kill any of them yet. Oh. Okay, we're back there. Where is the... Let's see if I can find where the wheat is. Is it up here? What's these guys again? Let's see. Map? How do I get to the map? Let's cancel. Map? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, it's just north of here. Alright, let's try that again. Doesn't look like a pathway, but it is. Good day to you. Get all the grains. Might as well try to grab some crows here. I think there's crows here, right? Yeah. Some crow's foots. Smack. Let's go ahead and talk to Smack. Let's go talk to the ox's scarecrow. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you, as if expecting something. Abracacorncob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Hello, yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? Ugh, no thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance? The ox? Why yes. Terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What did you do with them? Don't worry, they're fine, but as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crop should fail, their deal would be broken. Ha! I am the great harvest master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. Don't mind if I do. Leave me to toil. What can I see about these plants? Oh, okay. These crops are robust, thriving beyond anything else nearby. Weakness is withering can. Withering can, you say? These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. Alright. Let's head over there. Trying to remember where he was. Is he over here? Yeah, must be up there. Okay. Meow. Meow. Check something here if I'm missing something. No, that looks like normal stuff. Okay. Oh, thanks for the likes and retweets, folks. Much appreciated. Let's see. Is it this guy? I think it's this guy. Smack. Let's see. Is that? Well, hello again. Find out anything about what that ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some other such nonsense. Ah, so you must mean the harvest master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself. I mean, the fact that he looks like a gourd. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still need it to grow my prized winning vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against a blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. Ah, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to, say, grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you, despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tyke. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Ah, some special fertilizer ought to help it along. Got turkey gizzard stone, jar of water, and a growth potion. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. So, we need some water, so that means we'll need clay. Alright, do that. More water. Growth potion. So we got that. We need apothecary humors, a magic paste. Okay, make any of this stuff yet? You can with one of them. We're gonna make the magic paste. Alright. Oh my god, my buttons are not what I think they should be. Oh yeah, that is right. Okay, I had it right. Apothecary humors, alright, we can make that. So now we can make a growth potion at least. Cool. Alright, what else did we need? We needed... alright, to collect water, we got a growth potion, and we needed turkey gizzard stone. Alright. Come back here. There we go. There we go. Always use those reedy twines. Those are handy. Alright, so it sounds like to get the turkey, I'm gonna need some digestive tablets. And to get the digestive tablets, we're going to need some goblin snot. And to hurt the goblins, let's see, we'll have to go to the forest. Okay. Okay. Let's head back home. Figure out how to get the goblins. We're also gonna need to get some skeeter snoot at some point too. Here we are. Alright. Let's head back to the house. I don't think there's anything around here that I could use. Still getting used to these controls. Nice. Definitely use more of these seeker vines. Some mushrooms probably would not hurt. Bang. You're not done collecting my souls. I know, I know. Alright. Let's go back here for now. And head on to the forest. The forest. This was to the fields. This one's to the forest. Was this one to the swamp? Yeah, that's to the swamp. Okay. Let's go back to the forest. See what we can do. Yeah, the mushrooms are pretty handy. Let's see what we got around here. Can get some more embers would be great. Oh man, I need to get by his dog. Let's see. To get by the dog, we need this. That has water. Useful against dogs, alright. Here, puppy. Here, puppy. Might as well get some dog hair. That's all I'll get for now. Come back here. Soot sprite. could definitely use you. There we go. Let's see, any other... Nothing there. Over here, though. There we go. Nice. Alright. Nothing else. Okay. It was still worth it. Demand for clay isn't what it used to be. Oh yeah, I could get it so easy, you know? Super easy to get it now. Let's dig it up. That. Let's see, how do we get these goblin snoots? If I can remember how to do it. Let's see where the goblins even are. Oh, the goblins are these guys, aren't they? I think they are. Yeah. Need a dreadful doll. I've made it once. I need more snoots. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alright, now that I know that, definitely have to go over to the skeeter area. Useful against skeeters. And I need frog slime, which is pretty, not that bad. Forest well, okay. Yeah, might as well go down into the forest, catch some more frogs, get that slime. Oh, those are good. This guy. Where are these froggos at? Thank you. Catch more of those when I can. Doesn't hurt to have the extra clay, honestly. Hey, PCQ. How are you feeling, man? Been thinking about you. Hope you're well. We are trying to win, yes. I'm trying this out on the Xbox controller to see if this is any more intuitive. In some regards it is more intuitive. I'm still getting a little tripped up on some things, but so far so good. Let's see. I guess I can make more of those. Get some water in here. Okay, and then let's see. Water. Nice. Might as well get 2 of those, just in case. And then try to catch more frogs down here. You're okay, incremental improvements. I just heard that did I tell you that my brother and his, like, 3-year-old son also tested positive, just recently, so that was unfortunate to hear. Yeah, my brother can't, he said he lost his sense of, smell and taste, unfortunately, so hopefully that'll be coming back to him. I cannot imagine how awful that is, but if I'm hoping that's the worst of the symptoms for him. So yeah, so far my nephew seems to be okay, just a cough. So, but definitely has me a bit worried. You know, just getting closer and closer. They come into contact with my mom on the regular too, so that also worries me, but what can you do? You know, sometimes it's just a matter of time. But I'm glad you're getting incremental improvements. That I am happy to hear. There's that. This is the main way, right? Anything up here that is of interest? The herbs are always good. Oh, more gerblins. That's probably fine. Let's see. Squirrels. Let's go into a lake. Yeah, let's go. Let's head over to the swamp. We're gonna get more frogs there too anyway. I do need the slime. Swamp. Is there anything up there that I could use particularly? I don't know how mean that dog is. Oh, there is a thing actually. Dang. I don't know if I have any more soporific things. Okay, I can make one. I realize that there's a fairy shrine there, so I need to destroy that. Okay, so let's see. Make the soporific morsel. He's so cute. Some dog hair. I'm trying to remember if I destroyed it by... Yeah, might as well grab those. Oh. Come back here. I'll smack you good. I think that frog ran away, but that's okay. Alright. Hey, Havoc. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a very cute little game. It's, I was kind of worried when it had a health bar. I'm like, oh no, does this mean I'm gonna have to fight things? But, so far so good. It's got some puzzly elements, a lot of like collecting things, which is cute. But it's also very wholesome. So far so good. Yeah, just kind of like going around solving mysteries in a way. I like it. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't want that treant to destroy me. I don't want to have to set you on fire, bruh. We shall avoid it. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the swamp. How are you doing, Havoc? Hope you're well. Let's go to the swamp. I think there's gonna be frogs. We need to come here for the... oh yeah, there's leeches and such too. Let's see. Need these smoke pellets. And just here and there. Alright, alright. I was thinking about you because we did some raidy raids last night, or we tried to. We did mostly the normal stuff. We did some normal level 90 raids, and then I want to gather these guys together. And we were trying one of the savages, and we made some progress, but definitely nowhere near finishing it. I think we got through like the first phase, which was good. But yeah, I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, where's Havoc if he was playing? This would be totally his thing. Yeah, cool. You need a hatchet. Okay. Smack these guys up. Sweet. Exactly what I need. Need more of those, honestly. Oh. That little guy. Pop! Oh yeah, that's right. Need more newt eyes. Anything else? There's a seeker vine, snail shells. There's some good stuff here, actually. Might as well try to pick up everything. As much as I can, at least. Let's see, do I have any more of these guys? Those are pretty handy. I need more meat. Okay, I can make that. There you go. Come on, little newt. Don't you want to come by? I know you do. Nice. Oh, don't want to attract that guy's ire. Are you doing raid nights with people that are at that point? Yeah, last night a bunch of us are at 90 and we're just geared enough. So some folks hadn't done the level 90 normal raids yet, so we ran them through the rest of those. And so we're like, we're all geared enough to try the Savage version, and that was definitely like a trial. We only got like a few mechs in, but it was still fun to try. So what we probably want to do is go back and do some of the earlier Savage stuff, or extreme trials that I haven't actually completed. I would love to try to run those synced so that we can learn the mechanics and just kind of earn those rewards. Like, I don't want to unsync them before trying it once at least. Normal. And learning the mechanics, learning the difficulty of the fight. And then, you know, if we want to spam them unsynced, that's for the mounts or currency, then we can do that. But yeah, so we might give that a try tonight, maybe. Some of the Stormblood trials, if it works out. But we'll see how it goes. But we don't have any set raid nights. It's just kind of like folks were online, and I know Fizzy was interested, so I was like, yeah, let's give it a try on Friday. And there were enough of us around to almost have a full party. We had 7 people out of 8, so we just like pulled in randoms and it worked out. So what parts of the controls am I still getting used to? I personally often have a lot of trouble with the triggers on the bumper controllers. Like, I'm used to using them as like scrollers, like scrolling. Like, so here, like, I will push the bumpers thinking that I'm moving the ones at the very top, but that's actually triggers. And then on this particular screen, you do use the bumpers to change them. I don't know why I have trouble with it. I don't know if it's just the name of it being so close together, LB and LT. I mean, it's nice that there's like a image of them that helps a little, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I have trouble, like, even with just like which button is X. Like, I still like have to look at my controller every once in a while to get reacquainted. I don't know if it's because I'm just so used to different consoles and where they put the buttons. And then I don't know. I also have trouble remembering like the start, what I call the start and select buttons, but you know, they're not actually start and select buttons anymore. It's like they have different names. I'm just like, what is that? A pancake? And that one's like a Windows button. Like, I don't know what those are. And I end up just pushing random things. And it's even worse with the PlayStation controllers with the touchpad, because I'm just like, what even is this? Like you push the left side and that means one thing, and you push the right side, and if you just use it as a touchpad, it also means something else. I don't know. I feel so old when I think about controllers sometimes, so. I guess it's not the same as like a keyboard and mouse, and I wouldn't think that I would gravitate towards keyboard and mouse, but you know, I don't forget where the F key is, for instance, or the WASD. I don't know. It's a little tough for me. Just my mind wrapping around things, and I'm very visual too. So I'm like, I do appreciate that they put as many visual icons on here as they do, like having that menu on the left-hand side telling me Y is for grimoire and directional buttons of the inventory. That really helps. That helps me a lot. Because sometimes they're just like, you learned it once, you don't need to know it again. I was like, I do though. I do. Let's see. Let's get some of these. I don't know if those little leeches actually hurt me. They might be kind of like the dragonflies. Let's see. Here, Toad. Schmack. Let's see. Alright, I will need more cabbage at a certain point. Or not cabbage, water. So I need to remember that. Is this hatchet? Yes, hatchet. Oh yeah. Get some more newt here. Oh, got him. Pop, pop. Alright. I forget what those little, what the little leeches drop actually. Oh, they drop blood. That's right. It's right. Do I have any more of these guys that I can make? I can. Might as well do another one. I don't want to scare you off there. Froggy. Gotcha. Oh, nice. I need these. For sure. Come here, Froggo. Gotcha. Let's see. What else? Jerk over here. I'll watch out for him. More bloodsuckers. Can I get more of them to follow me? Oh god. These are so creepy. Totem Eerie somehow manages to make the swamp even less inviting. Yeah, I see it. Ooh, look at all those Frogos. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. I definitely need these salt piles too. Isn't there a dragon over here? Yep, there he is. It's like a drake. Just hanging out. Big drake over there. You Froggo. Smack. snails. Nice. Ooh, I need that. Need them soot sprites. Come back here. Gotcha. Over there. Yeah, got it. And then, let's see. Need a jar of water. Come on, come on. Yeah, some of these items I kind of wish I would just use automatically. Like, if I clicked on this, hey Vidge, it's good to see you. If I clicked on this and it said something like, do you want to use the pot of water? And I can kind of say yes or no, instead of having to put it into my inventory just so I can use it. That's a little, that part's a little frustrating, but it's a minor gripe, right? I mean, I think the appeal of the game is probably to do the problem solving aspect of like, okay, what item do I need for this? So, I'm doing alright. Just trying out this game called Wytchwood. And otherwise just playing a lot of 14. Have you been playing 14? Did you play Endwalker and everything like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the stretch redemption. You guys can actually see my shirt I just got. Let's see if it shows up here. Is he having a shirt? His shirt just says whatever. You're leveling a botanist right now? Nice, nice, nice. I have to get back to my crafters and such. I actually found a beast tribe for the discipline of the land, so that was nice. That was a nice find recently. Doing the leavies? Yeah, nice, nice. That sounds good. Did you enjoy the new expansion? Let's see, this one is that. Let's see. Do I want to use this guy? Yeah, I might as well. So I have it here. There we go. Might as well make a couple more of these while we got them. Pop. Bug eye core. That's right, that's what that was. Let's see if I can get a few of these guys together. Yeah, nice. Smack. Smack. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Perfect. So that seems like a good strat, to try to kind of pull them together so that you can use that item on more of them at once. The game's been playing with your feelings. Your manhood feels violated. I know, there's a lot of feels in that game, for sure. For sure. For sure. Are they gonna get both of them? Damn. I was hoping to get both of them at the same time, but it happens. Oh, we got some salt in there too. Nice. Let's see. Get more skeeters at all? Smack. that's the forest path. Trying to think how the salts work. Oops. Salts are down there. Bloodsuckers, spirit salts, ghastly heads, and bloodsuckers. Okay, I can definitely make more of those. That unveiling powder. That's good to know. Oh, I need more salts. Okay. That's why I don't have very many of them. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Yes. Give me more of those embers. Definitely need more of those. Great. That had salt in it too. Perfect. Yeah, it's got this like nice gathering and collecting aspect. Things kind of replenish themselves after a while, which is really nice. But there's also some dangers, of course. But at least things replenish enough where if you kind of know where to farm things, it's not too bad. But I'm enjoying that aspect. It's almost like Harvest Moon in that regard, you know? It's like someone needs so and so. It's like, okay, how do I build that? How do I get that to work out? So you've got a skeeter there. Gotta dodge. Gotta dodge all the things. I was hoping to get more of them, but there we go. 2 is pretty good. These guys, definitely need those. Thank you. Where am I in 14? I have finished the... We have finished the base game. Or not the base game, but the expansion. So we finished the expansion. I've run the available normal raids. And that's pretty much it. We gave an attempt at the first Savage raid, and that was a bit much. And I was like, well, this is a good chance to go back and do some of the extremes and normals I haven't done in the older expansions. Because those I never went back and did, like the Minstrel's Ballad stuff and things like that. So I'd love to go back and do some of those, just at least complete them and learn those mechs. So that's probably the next thing I'll do. Otherwise, probably working on my role quests. I need to finish those. And back to crafting and gathering. Yeah, I have 3 classes up to 90 now. But I want to try to get more up to 90 so that I can do the role quests and whatnot. But so far so good. Okay, do I need anything else here for the digestive tablets? Okay, so okay, that's right. We need the goblin snot. And for that, we need these guys. We need more sewing kit items. So many. So many of those. And then we can make the dreadful doll. Cool. And then we can get some goblin snot, hopefully. You got healers, magic DPS, and range DPS job quests there so far. Nice, nice. Yeah, I haven't done all my role quests yet for those, so I picked them. I picked up the healer, I picked up the tank, and I picked up the range DPS. So it's gonna be a while till you get tank quest done since you're stuck at 72. Oh, I mean, if anything, this is a great time to level a tank because of the queues. Like, tank is always in need. So I was doing the MSQ roulette pretty regularly with my tank, and I had one at 80, so that helped. And the one I had at 70 something is at 79 now. So yeah, it didn't take too long. It's just like, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for tanking. Like, I'm happy to heal and I'm happy to DPS, but tanking, like, I have to be in a very particular mood for it. I mained a summoner to start, and I haven't tried the summoner since it changed. I would love to try the NG Plus for summoner just to kind of see how they've changed the story, if at all, to kind of accommodate the new changes for their skills, because they've changed them quite a bit, as you likely know, I'm sure. So changed it a lot. They made summoner easy. It was pretty fun before. I really enjoyed summoner before, and so I was kind of curious of like how they've changed it since then. So, but yeah, I mean, I do like the changes of Bard. I have a feeling that's probably similar to how they've changed Bard, which I would be okay with, because Bard is pretty fun. I'm having fun with it. Say action room. Yeah, these are okay. So let's go ahead and try to find some gerblins. Forest, I believe. Carbuncle's pretty much useless. Yeah, and that's what makes it kind of sad. I did notice that they did change the look of the carbuncle. Like, is it me, or did they change the make them like a little brighter looking? I kind of noticed that. I thought that was interesting. Like, it's a brighter blue. But yeah, poor carbuncle. Like, does he get very mad? Oh yeah. He gets a little mad, but not too mad. Like, I can get around him. He just barks. Okay, that's not so bad. That's good to know that I can kind of avoid him. I was like, I don't want to make like a soporific thing just to get around him, but if I could just walk around him, that's easy. Huh. You haven't seen Carbuncle since Realm Reborn, so you wouldn't know your summers are always yeah, your summons are always eggies. Yeah, like, that's totally understandable. Yeah, I just see other people with summons, and I'm like, with the carbuncle, I'm like, looks a little brighter blue, and I thought that was really interesting. I mean, it's cool. I think it's good for them to update the carbuncle. Let's see if I can remember how to get around here. It's the fairies. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer. Yeah, and I gotta destroy the thing over there, so that's perfect. Should leave it to recover. Yeah. I understand, but I want to pick up the thing. Shiny stones. Get me mad. Okay. Cool. Looks like I got some stuff right. Looks like I got maybe some things out of that. Did I get some? Yeah, I got some goblin snot. Okay, that's good. Serve as a powerful adhesive if you could bear to work with it. So I don't have very many of them. It's just like, since there's only 3 there, so that makes sense. But I can at least make a few of these. At least one for that one turkey that we ran into. Okay, cool. So, let's see about getting back there. And actually, that also means that I finish that one journal entry, right? Did I destroy all the... Let's see... Bug eye core... Thistles... Lazy grass. Gather ingredients for the nurse. Okay. So that's the main objective. So I wonder if I want to track that. I got all those, right? Yeah, I got the bug core. Okay. We can at least go to the nurse for that. What else have we done? We've destroyed the fairy shrines. Alright, okay, well we might as well do this one since we're in this area. Because we've destroyed all the fairy shrines. Okay, let's go to the... Oh yeah, because they have one of the shards. Okay, I was like trying to remember exactly how I was supposed to do it there. So let's go to the fairy shrines. I think they're around here somewhere. Here? Somewhere around here? Yeah, there we go. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me the shard or I'll knock over this nest too. So this game is about me as the witch. I'm the witch here. And I woke up not really remembering anything, the classic thing. And then I found out there was a sleeping girl that was living under my house. And a magical goat told me that I had struck a deal with the goat to wake the girl. But I have to do all these objectives to get her to wake up. And I was like, I don't remember doing that. And he's like, well, you could go back to bed and just wither away. And I was like, okay, I have nothing else to do. I felt like I knew her. And so I'm doing all these tasks to try to wake her up. So, hey Dak, Happy New Year. I'm doing alright. The same old thing, working and trying to play video games. Been playing, yeah, it looks like Don't Starve. Yeah, it has very much that, like, especially with like how you hit things. I really like the art though, and it's a very charming story. So, but yeah, it's got a very Don't Starve quality of like you kind of running around. You kill some things, you gather things, and then you craft things. So it's a lot of collecting and crafting, and I'm enjoying it. It's not too serious, which I really like. So, how are you doing, Dak? You smash fairy shrines? Good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. The pixie flicks a shard out of the tree and it spikes it into the ground. Sweet. Got the shard. Alright, so now we're gonna go over to the maiden who's crying because we need to rebuild that mirror. So here we go. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. She holds out the cracked frame of her silver mirror. Alright, we got all 3. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. You're doing okay trying to look into this podcast about making a schedule? No, this doesn't actually have anything to do with Don't Starve. Don't Starve actually has a sequel, I believe, or kind of like Don't they have like subsequent games? They're not like direct sequels, but just like branch offs. They have Don't Starve Together and some expansions, I think. It's been a long time since I played Don't Starve. But no, this is just its own little story game. It's kind of like more of an adventure game, but I could definitely see the comparisons to Don't Starve for sure. Not quite so scary. Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears rolls down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand what happened. Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You're so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention. So I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes? Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is to be stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. She presses the mirror into your hands. Alright, let's take the mirror, and let's go and confront the snake. See what that's all about. Is there anything I could do here? Oh, yeah. A mirror to cut away pretense and reveal the deepest truths in the viewer. Alright, let's put this in place of the spirit salts. Alright, let's see what we get here. These poor villagers, this dizzy wizard. Weary-eyed bard. The snake at the center of the lake. Alright. I don't have any other goodies here, right? I don't think so. Can't see any other goodies. Alright, let's go talk to the snake. Enchanting to look upon, even more enchanting to engage. Let's reflect on the snake here. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Ooh. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Sweet. That was one of the things I need to get. Hey, the snake. Quest completed. Nice. Cool. We got our first soul, y'all. That's awesome. Did everyone else escape? Oh, yeah. It's empty. I don't think there was anything else in here, right? Yeah, I can't go in there anymore. Metal Gear. Oh. Let's see how they're getting along. Looks like the two of them are working things out. He really is a not very good bard. I don't think he's helping his case by actually playing music. Alright, let's see. Let's see what our next journal entry is. Okay, so we got these 3. Lazy grass, we could do that one. Find the serpent. Let's see. I got a message here, I just wanna see if I need to respond to it. Let me just respond to this real fast, y'all. Don't mind me. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Thanks, y'all. I see more of those retweets and likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Typing flex. That is a good question. How did you all learn to type, or do you guys just feel like you can't type? I actually took a typing class in high school, and it feels like it felt like a silly thing to do in high school, honestly. Like, it felt very old school, but I'm so glad I did it because, yeah, because at that time, like, we were still doing things by paper. I had a computer at home, but it's like very basic. We didn't have a printer, so, you know, like, it didn't feel like it was super necessary. And like, I didn't do my papers on that. I'm trying to even think of how I wrote my papers in school. If I just wrote them by hand, I must have. I think I did write a lot of papers by hand. In college, it was the same way. Like, you would take essay tests in class in college, and you'd have to buy the little booklets and then write out your essays by hand. Very, very different from now. You know, it's like that way they knew you weren't plagiarizing because you had to write it there, right then and there, in class, and you didn't have a computer, so it was a very different situation. But yeah, I'm glad I took it. I took like 2 semesters or 2 years. I think it was 2 years. I don't even remember how classes are broken up. I think it was like 2 semesters, like, or it was like 2.5 years or something. I think I took 2 typing classes. I'm really glad I did because it was super handy. I would turn on my homework on like our electric typewriter at home. That was like okay. It wasn't great, but it did the job. And yeah, I'm glad it did. You just did, and so I have. You have to glance down every so often. No discipline at all. I mean, I'm really glad I did it. Like, I'm still not great at the number pad part. Like, they had us learn on the number pad too, and they're like, you know, if you get really good at that's also really useful. I'm also not great about the top row. Like, a lot of people are really good about using the top row of keys, like the numbers, and I'm not good at remembering how to use those. But I know a lot of people, especially who play MMOs, really got used to using those. I think also like my hands are small, so I can't always reach up there easily and feel very comfortable using it. So I feel a lot better using the number pad. I love having an MMO mouse with the, I think I have like 12 keys. I have 12 keys, and that's much, much easier for me to figure out as well. So you had some formal training, electric typewriters, yeah. You learn number pad at Best Buy. You've forgotten it. Yeah. I've seen those videos of people doing inventory, or they have like the little machine on their side, like on their thigh, and or on their like waist, and they're just like entering inventory with their hand, not looking. And I was like, I'm sure that's like super handy, and you really learn it. But yeah, I don't know it well enough. So, but I didn't really have much of a use to know beyond what I know. You like to play Doing the Night, and back then there were no light-up keyboards. Oh, you like to play During the Night. So you first had to learn where the backspace is. Yeah, for sure. It threw me off so much when some keyboards don't have some of that stuff, right? Like there were some keyboards that didn't have a number pad, so that would throw me off. Like Mac keyboards, of course, don't have number pads, and some don't have certain keys. Like I hate not having like the keys above the arrow keys. Like those are really handy for me as well. But yeah, it's funny. Typing's weird, but I'm glad I learned. I'm glad I learned how to type. I had no idea how much typing I would do in my life, but here we are. Let's see. All right. See, water. Okay, so we need a turkey gizzard. We need to find the sergeant of the Lakeshore camp. Oh yeah, we haven't talked to the bear sergeant thing, right? I need to do that. I don't think we've even been to Lakeshore camp yet, have we? Western edge of the forest. We're in the forest now, so let's go ahead and try to see. Is this it? That's a swamp. That's a leech. Oh, it's over here. Oh yeah, it was the honey guy, right? I don't think we've been into that space, so let's go over and check out what they need. Might as well figure that out. You never hear the electric typewriter? You had a couple of regular typewriters. Yeah, we had... Oh, you had your fingers jammed in. We had a regular typewriter for a little while, and then we like upgraded to a electric typewriter at some point. I don't know how. And that was nice. That was actually really nice to have one of those. And then, and yeah, like I had... Oh, yeah, here. I had family who had a word processor. I don't know if you remember those, where it was basically the typewriter part, but it had the little screen so you could see what you were typing. And I don't remember if I actually used it to like outprint stuff. I don't think we had the paper to put into it because we were just playing around with it. But that was also really like cool to me because we didn't have like a great computer. Like we just had like a super basic computer at home. And so it's just interesting to see a word processor. Like I thought that was really neat. Yeah, I don't know. Just technology back then. But the electric typewriter was fun. It was like very heavy duty and it was like really loud. Like fairly loud for me when I was a kid. And so when you'd like type on it, was like, it felt like it was booming, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like, especially since you can set it so that it would erase whole words at a time. I thought that was so neat. Alright. Lakeshore Path. Have we been over here yet? Oh, not yet. Dingus. Hey, where'd you think you're going? Dingus and Dongus. Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the Lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is a line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear's in the right foul mood. You can't come in unless you got a good thrashing. or unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has a shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him, it's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near the beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. The guards hold out their hands expectantly like children begging for candy. Here's your stupid gold coins. You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the wide open. That's very good. Oh, what is up with all these people? Unconscious soldier, bear's wrath. Oh, there's some ash piles here. Nice, nice. I'm into it. I'm into it. Well, that bear's pretty mad. He's right mad. Blood. And a mending poultice. Nice. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. Dingus and Dungus? Yeah, exactly. It's pretty funny. And then I walloped them just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the goals. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! The soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say now, that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed a bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings, rather than make it yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. I just want that. That's all it. Let's do it over here. Take cover. Oh, there's stuff over here. Nice. Timid soldier. You can't go in there. It's the bear's tent. Sergeant, the frenetic-looking officer, shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp's soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there! Secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damned shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when you're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents. A portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's time he received a dose of his own medicine. A meaty morsel, grains, and wine. Twine. Nice. Anything else I can look at before I look at the thing? Shh, we don't want him to find us. They're all like hiding. Ooh. Yeah. Give me more of those embers. Nice. Alright, just some reedy twines. I might as well grab these while I'm here. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, don't freeze on me. Alright, let's take a look at this brewery. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just a potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the damn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. How difficult could it be? Jar of water, some twigs, and a cinder box. Okay, so I need to make more jars of water. I'm glad they have all the embers here. That helps a lot. And a cinder box. Okay, let's see what we can do. Nice. Okay, that helps a lot. We need a cinder box. Okay, great. I can definitely make that. So all I need is water. That's not so bad. Water. Let's see. Got 2 waters already. Okay, just need more water then. Not so bad. Alright, let's do that. Nice. I like that that these replenished for me. I could definitely use those. Alright, let's get you some water. Easy peasy. What was that thing I needed to make that cinder box anyway? It was rodent lard. Okay, that's not so bad. That's just from squirrels. I might as well make another one of those actually. Here you go, squirrely. Okay, let's get some water. I think I can go into the well. It's an easy place to get some water. Alright, so let's see here. Water. There we go. Oops. That was the wrong one. Let's see. Oops. There's me. Struggling here. Move the wrong one over there. There we go. Here we go. Smash. Smash. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's enough water. Easy, easy. Okay. So far so good. Ooh, get some more of these guys. Lakeshore path. There we go. Make sure I'm not missing anything else here. Okay. So far so good. Let's see. Get more of these guys. All about getting all these embers. Nice. Give me all the embers. Jar of water. Slosh cool clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honeymead flavor. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Twigs. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. And a cinder box. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. With the hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is set for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. The quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. I'm gonna need honey, an elixir, and a torn teddy bear. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So do we have any of those things yet? No. I'm just looking if any of these items or things I can craft. I don't think so. Oh yeah, there it is on one side. So the metamorphosis elixir. It looks like I can make that. Careful you don't mix the two parts together. There's no tell what will change. So the dryad fruit. Oh nice. That was from the dryads that I'd set on fire. The bug ichor and the changeling root. Nice. At least I get that. Okay. And now I just need the honey from that one guy. And I need the teddy bear. So there might be a teddy bear around here. Let's see. Oh, I left this open. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know, the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping. Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honeymead. Humph. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and whatsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. The sergeant looks at you with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. Alright, let's figure out how to make you a protective talisman. Let's see. The protective talisman projects a magical shield around the bearer, protecting them from harm. So I need a wicked gemstone, a magic paste, and wickerwork. Wickerwork. Alright, cool. That needed a dog fur, so I was wondering what I can do with those smooth stones. The crystallized essence of evil, insofar as it can be contained. So I can make one of those, alright. And then magic paste. Ooh, I need some milk. Okay. Excuse me. And then, and 2 wicker works. That's easy enough. Thankfully. Alright, so I need some milk then. That's fine. That gives me a chance to come back here and get some more embers. And I need to go out and get some honey anyway. Alright, back to the field. I gotta go out there to go to the apiary. I think swamp is that way, right? Let's see. Let's leech into the swamp. I mean, I could probably go up there, because I do have the ingredients for that. So let's head up there. Just avoid this little goblin dude. Yeah, because this swamp area, let's see, there's this to go back home into the dark wood. Don't go in. Okay, that's probably not where I need to go. I need to go down to the sick house. Yes, sick house. Ooh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Smack. Smack. Nice. All the things. Down? No, I have to go across. Can I go across here? I guess not. I have to go up first. And then around. Get some more embers here. Oh, get some more water. Nice. I do need milk. That's right. That's the other thing I need to do. Might as well grab some frogs. And salt. So many hag shrooms. Right here. Oh, that jerk. Don't want to piss off those guys, but at least I can just run by, which is very handy. Some more of that frog slime. Come back here. Sweet. Alright, let's go to the sick house. Because we have all her things, I believe. Let's double check though. Yeah, we have all the things. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug-eye core extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. You place a sloshing jar of ichor into the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, but doesn't ask where it came from. I'll need 3 milligrams, etc., etc. Toxic thistle. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She is careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. Lazy grass. The nurse takes the dried grasses you have been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into powder. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small, hand-sized mortar, and you hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it beats growing lumps where no lump should be. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology. Bah, give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick, the leech is very busy. Always remember to cover your mouth when you cough. Let's see what's with this leech. We haven't met the leech yet. Oh boy. Erg, blag. That's the leech, the presiding figure of the House of Sickness. Sickly person does not really seem to be getting any better. Each snore has a disturbing wetness to it. Looks like death, likely not long from it. Let's see. Exhausted from the whole ordeal, I bet. Bedridden for the time being. Has seen better days, surely. A bit greenish around the gills. Aches and pains aren't even the half of it. Temporary storage. Sickly person has been here longer than he can remember. Unfortunate victim of unfortunate circumstances. Crimson wine. Thick, dark wine that clings to the inside of the bottle. Interesting. Interesting. Loud snores drown out all nearby. Hork. Quite sickly, best keep a distance. Their sleeping looks like they could use the rest. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. This patient just stares into the distance, silent. Oof. Poor people. Is this person still alive? Hard to say. Loud snores drown out all nearby. Leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. Bother off. Erg. Not seeing visitors right now. Their sleeping look like they could use the rest. Quite sickly, best keep a distance. Alright. No one else here. Oof. Ugh. There's his leech face. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver? Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's a sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there's a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I'm here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come to me have a twisted this or broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband. There is a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? I missed that man with the beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? Can't find the short guy? Sorry, I can't help you. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use a rest. A husband, yes. He had a darker complexion than me. Dark hair, dark eyes. Short, with a beard. Well, do you have any better idea who exactly you're looking for? Shorter than most. I'm going to need a bit more than that. He was dark in features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. More full beard. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him, except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry. Wow, PCQ. That information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you're related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Aww. So many have need of my services, but there's so little time. That leech is bad. Bad news. The poor old man. Let's see if I can find that woman. Let's see. Do you have any more of those salts? How hard is it to make those salts? It's pretty annoying. I guess I'll worry about it later when I need them. Let's see. Do need those. Those are handy. Is it around here? I might as well get some salts while I'm up here. I need a lot of those. Let's see. Where was she at? Okay, to the east there. There we go. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, He was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where's the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah, brimstone and bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with the circle? You're knowledgeable, lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Okay. Let's see. Something over here, she says. Occult offerings and forgotten ritual. Alright, alright. Down there. Oh, yeah. I see this now. Alright, ornamented obelisk. You brush off the blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. Let me also do this one thing here. Don't mind me, y'all. Make sure I'm not missing any messages here. So far, so good. Okay, let's back up this display. Oops. You guys didn't hear that. I'm just getting in queue, to be honest, because we never know how long those queues are. And I know Reaper is getting off of work in a bit. Oh, that's a pretty long queue. So let me go ahead and fire that up for him. But that gives a kind of a sense of how long I can stream for. I just want to get a sense of the queue, how long the stream will go for. Set with that. Just wanted to get that all kind of worked out there. Get my screens back in order here. Great. Alright. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. Okay. Power up the swamp obelisks. A few different things I have to do here. The southern obelisk asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. I heard Deso cheats at video games. Lucat. That might be true. Who told you? How you doing, Lucat? Apothecary humors. Okay. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation, necromantic charm. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. The death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. Oh wow. Interesting, okay. So how do I get those things? So, one of these, so, necromantic charm. A little more than a lucky trinket for those who would raise the dead, but sometimes that's enough. So I need a pumpkin jack bone, which I think we have. Blood and a wickerwork, so great, I can make one of these. Alright, let's see, what else do I need? So I got the necromantic charm, I need a apothecary humors, which I believe I've made before. Yep. Go. Excellent. And then I just need a drake fang. Oh. Ooh, okay. And then a death certificate. Okay. Well, we have definitely seen that drake. But how do we kill it again? Let's see. So the way... There's the drake. 30B. So a snackerface and some shears. Okay. So let's figure out how to make a snackerface. So I'm gonna need, alright. One of these. Great, I'm glad I got some water. Oops. Roast beast. Oh, I need that, which I could do. Great. No problem. Excellent. And then I need that blue thing up there. The magic paste. Oh, I need more milk. Okay. I gotta go to the field and get some more milk. Let's see. There he goes. Where'd you go? Come back here. There you go. Let's get some milk. If I can remember how to get to the thing. I think forest will probably get me there. There's the old goblin guy. Oh god. Get away from me, Trent. I'm not trying to mess with you today. Alright, so let's see. I think there should be a pathway around here somewhere. Is it this way? Let's see. I need milk. So I need to go to... Let's go to, just the bare area. Fields. Yeah, we need to go to the fields anyway. To get to the cow. So, this is fine. This honey is ruined. Alright. Some of this lazy grass just in case. Let's see. Oh, nice. Some of them embers. That's just a pheasant, right? Yeah. I need to get that turkey too, wherever that thing is. Oh, that's a bandit. Oh, there's the turkey. Alright, let's see. So I need that digestive tablet. There we go. Eat it. What happened to it? This gizzard's all empty now. It's pretty gross. They did all the things? Yeah. Pretty silly. Pretty silly. Okay, got that. What else do I need here? I gotta get to the cow. I think the cow's over here. And then I need to get to the bees. Which is over here, I believe? Yes. Okay. Let's go get to the cows. The cow's around here somewhere. Meow. Thank you. Thank you, cow. I might as well get some eggs while I'm here too. Is it this way? No. Might as well get some wheat while I'm here. Alright. Oh, there's another turkey. Oh, there's several turkeys actually. Useful against turkeys. Should I do it again? Do I need more of the thing? I'm just wondering. I have a feeling I probably will need more. How many did it give me? It's probably just one, right? As effective as a grinder for a witch as it was for a turkey. Turkey gizzard stone. So weird. Okay. Maybe I'll make one more. See what'll happen if there's multiples of these guys. Do several of them maybe? Oh. Oh, it only worked for one of them. That's okay. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, who dat? Hi. Hi.
Hard for me to sneak around this green screen. But I'm figuring it out.
You're figuring it out?
Hey, I brought you part of a cookie.
Part of a cookie? That's a whole cookie though.
Yeah. I was gonna share.
You're gonna share it with me?
Yeah.
I did hear back from the person who was gonna get those cookies. They're gonna come by tonight. I know.
There's no cookies here.
He was really hoping. I'll have to make some more soon anyway, because there's another person who said in a few weeks they're going to come by for cookies. So, but I can.
Hi, everybody. These cookies are fucking delicious. The expletive is needed.
That one was probably a little overcooked. It's still good.
Best chocolate chip cookies you'll ever have. So we got. It's funny because we were trying to figure out, like, what do you call the kind of cookie that is a chocolate chip cookie but with no chocolate chips. Because apparently people do make those kind of cookies. I'm like, well, it's not really like a sugar cookie because that's different. And not really a caramel cookie because that's also kind of different. Though the way Deso makes them, very caramel quality. Apparently they're called chipless cookies.
Yeah. Which is like the worst name, in my opinion, for a cookie. It's like, it's not appealing.
That's got to be the most depressing sounding cookie I've ever heard in my life. But I would totally eat those cookies with or without chips. Goddamn. They're so good. How's the game going?
It's good. We're making progress. I'm supposed to get 4 souls. Uh-oh. Oh.
No. Death
Stupid
by cookie.
Stupid skeeter things. Oh, man. I don't want this turkey to get me either. It's okay. I have a healing potion.
Hopefully you didn't lose any progress there.
No. I just have to have a potion now. But no progress. I just didn't think there was a thing there. I didn't think it would have hurt me. So it's okay. It's okay. I'll put it on pause.
Okay.
But yeah. What was I gonna get at? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, that person's gonna come by. Yeah, she's gonna come by tonight, I think. She didn't say what time.
There's still a hope.
There's still hope. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to make some in a few weeks for the last neighbor. So, but so far so good. So, did you want this last piece? You sure? I know you like them. So.
I love them. Maybe I do want them. But I'm trying to be good and fair here.
I appreciate it.
Making sure that you get some of them delicious cookies too.
And we still have some of the other like not homemade cookies anyway. So.
I mean,
So it's like it's alright. Like
Pepperidge Farm members.
So it's like they're alright. They're not homemade cookies.
It's like they're good and they have that like store-bought quality, but it's still not like grocery store bought quality. It still tastes like it comes out of a package. Got that like chewy Chips Ahoy consistency, and I don't know. I'm more of the original Chips Ahoy kind of guy because it doesn't have that like package flavor. Not to derail with all the cookie talk, but yeah.
Oh, good. Well, the next Animal Crossing calendar is out for pre-order. I'm like, what calendar do I get for this year, though? Do I want one for this year? I don't know. I feel bad. I haven't even played the expansion pack for Animal Crossing yet.
Yeah, it's more like the fandom aspect.
Yeah. It's true, I did.
I don't think anybody's going to call you out on your calendar.
It's true. I mean, we do already have Animal Crossing stuff in the kitchen, so I don't know. I don't know if it's still on sale. It's definitely an option. Otherwise, I figured I could get a newer version of the one I already have in there, which is very kitcheny. So that's another option. So we'll see. We'll see whichever one's on sale. It would be good to have another calendar up there. So, all right. Apiary. Okay. I just didn't know that there would be any mosquitoes out here. That's what surprised me. I was just like, where did that mosquito come from? Because this is not supposed to have any mosquitoes in here. So I'm like, I wasn't expecting to get her. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're bees. That's why. They're bees. I just assumed they were mosquitoes. I mean, that one did look like a mosquito, but I ran away from it, so I don't know. Heidi-ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart, you just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear, well, That explains why that quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that the lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suited him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, yes, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen. She's as lovely as she's wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the metal and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where is my dinner? I order you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasps. Yes, my sweet? I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. The beekeeper has concerned himself with a floral arrangement. Ooh, reedy twine. Empty jar. Nice. Nice. Generally well-mannered, but can be quite hostile when irritated. Flower petal. Get them flower petals. Oh yeah. They do seem to be a little mad if I get near them. The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. They so cheetles? They so cheetias? They so cheetias. Chiitis. I hope you find these to your liking. This is marigold. You wax-brained fool. You know I despise this stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I've wronged you. Let me try again. Hi, Reaper. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes. But it's really usually my own fault. Aw, Reaper, didn't you just subscribe? Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. 35 months. Wow. Can you believe that that Twitch still does not instantly approve my emotes? I mean, I haven't tried, but they never sent me the email to say that I get instant approval. You know how them late notifications be. I know. Thank you. It's usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Royal incense recipe. I can probably make that. Yeah, I can make that. I can make one of those. Get them witch's herbs. Witch spice. Cool. And then royal incense. There we go. Let's see what will calm her. Okay. Oh, I have to use it on her. I got it. I got it. Alright. says ignite. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get away from me. Jesus. You sneak. Do you honestly believe that your little puff of smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Whew. Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyways, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all of these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? How's your roommate and sister doing, PCQ? Hopefully everyone there is okay as well. The queen bee stretches her arms across a sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs throughout the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's gorgeous. Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen halls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Oof, delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. The queen holds out a shimmering honeycomb to you. Take it. She seems half asleep, but still feasting on honey. I can't, like, whack her right now. It won't let me. Can't catch her either. Some more flower petals around. I might as well try to grab these while I can. Oh, as long as I don't get stung. Stung. Cool. Your roommate also seems fine, but he's staying out anyway. Oh my god, this... Bees, please. 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 So stupid. Getting killed by chat here. Alright, so we got the honey. That means we can go to... we can go to the bear, I believe. Drake Fang. Let's see, Drake Fang we needed. What did the Drake Fang need? I'm trying to recall now. It's okay. We can worry about it when we're over there. But I think the bear is down here. That's the ox. Shadowed away. Is the bear over here? Oh no, the bear's over in the forest. Okay. Did we figure out the ox thing? Gizzard? Yeah, we got the gizzard stone. Okay. And then we need water. Okay, we could do that. I think there's a spot for water here, actually. Or at least I thought there was. Should be. Yes. Here we go. Need one of these. Go. Great. Great, okay. Let's get some eggies. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to hear it hasn't spread around too much. I was a little worried about that with the close quarters. Alright. Already got some milk from that one. Let's go talk to the vegetable farmer. Now that we've got the little things for his cabbage. If I can remember how to get there. That was a pheasant. I think it's up here, right? Smack. Smack. Alright. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Alright, let's give it some growth potion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid on the cabbage's roots. Turkey gizzard stone. Crushed into fine powder, a gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. Jar of water. You spritz a cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water beads like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat. This one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. An explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. Look at the face. Look at the face of that cabbage. The farmer reaches out to it, shakily. My little baby. Papa? The farmer scrambles towards a big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look at how big you've grown. See? With a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about that zilly zing anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Aw. It makes little baby noises. It gurgles at you gleefully. Thank you, I'm such a proud papa. It'll take some work to break through the scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. So I'm gonna need a pumpkin jack bone, a weird water, and a potion of blight. These crops are made by magic, so too can they be unmade. Looks like the calendars are still on sale. There's also a Zelda one if you don't want to commit to the AC one. Yeah, I mean, and how much, I'm trying to remember how much the other calendar I have is. Let's see. That one, I don't know if you've also found that one. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. $13.49. So I don't know how that is compared to the other ones, if they're all the same price. Those are cheaper, $7.49 each. Let's see. Yeah, we could do, just try to think of like a good, if there's anything else that would fit the household. 2022. It's funny that they're still selling 2021 calendars for like full price. It's like, I guess if you really want the artwork, it makes sense. It's a lot. Yeah, I see the Zelda one. Zelda's okay. There's a D&D one, Minecraft, Apex Legends, Fork Knife, Pokemans. 21 and 2020 were the same year, so you can understand. No one wants to revisit that. What's this Pokemon one look like? It looks pretty basic, I think. Yeah, that's basic. That's very basic. Let's see. Bloodborne. Did you know there's a Bloodborne calendar? Fallout. More fork knife. It's funny because I'll look up gaming and then there's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. There's a lot of Cuphead calendars, more than I expected. What is this hardcore gamer calendar? What is this? What is this? Uh-oh. Which, oh god, that's...
Why would they call it fucking hardcore gamer?
What
Gamer
even...
ever is gonna buy this calendar.
I kind of want it because it's so cheesy. It's like, here's a photo of someone holding a... Is that even a PS... Yeah, that's a PS4 controller. And here's like this assemblage of like headphones. It's so cheesy. It's kind of great. You thought that was Sethi? It is Sethi indeed that you hear back there.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, it's a Dark Souls of calendars. I mean, I kind of wish there was some reviews of this. It's like, I want more pictures of this calendar, honestly. Gamers calendar. Hardcore gamer at work. Hardcore gamer at work. It's just such a bad title, and I would totally like consider getting it if it was like really cheap. I'd be like, yeah, this is a cheap calendar, might as well. I need more images of this. Like, it doesn't even come up when I Google it. I just don't understand. I mean, that's not even the name of it when you go to Amazon. Yeah, doesn't even come up. Let's see, this one. Let's see if I... No, farm animals. You thought the farm animals were him? You thought he was making those sounds. That's funny. Nah, there's not any other photos of it. I kind of wish there were more photos. I want to know what this hardcore gamer calendar is. It just seems like one of those, like, I mean, it's not bad. It's $10. It seems like one of those things that your relative would get you. It's like, I heard you like gaming, so here you go. It's like, oh man. It's so cheesy. I don't know. I don't know if I could commit to it for a whole year. Oh, I was hoping that was a Monster Hunter one. It is not. This is not a Monster Hunter one. Is there a Monster Hunter calendar? Capcom, come on. Oh, yeah. You know what to get, not to get Daiso. I mean, I would think it would be funny. They look okay. Not bad. Not bad. Let's try it. $11.99. I don't know. If you want to look around... Oh, we could get one that's the official calendar for the movie. Oh man, there's like a big picture of Mila Jovovich.
They don't have Rathalos guy.
I mean, maybe, but look at this picture. Like, that would kind of be great to have that in the kitchen. There's more. I wonder if every month has a picture of Mila Jovovich. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, the monsters look good, you know. I would be... Wow. Is it really, honestly... They actually show me all of the calendar. I might not be wrong, where so far every month has a picture of Mila Jovovich, so... That's very tempting, honestly. Just to have would be really funny, actually. That's a consideration. if you wanna look around. That one's high up there, though. Getting a little teary thinking about that one. Alright, so for the poison here, I need some potion of blight and weird water.
But why that when you can have Grumpy Cat 2022?
Maybe. I mean, I know, but that's just on the cover. What's the actual calendar look like? They don't show any of it? I mean, I'd like to see at least one image. Like, does anyone in the comments, like, list, like, at least a little preview, you know? A little preview is handy. Because sometimes, like, the actual layout of the calendar isn't that great, you know? No images at all. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, Grumpy Cat calendar. Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are pretty cute. Let's see. Come on, there's gotta be this one, calendars.com.
Yeah, Otter, they have a themed Otter calendar.
Oh.
That's titled In Otter News.
This is the typical, this is typical Grumpy Cat. That one's alright. It's alright. It's an otter calendar. Is it kind of just like, here's like some random pictures of otters with like a cute saying or something?
Like a bunch of meme images.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes those are okay, you know, like I'd like it to be a little more interesting than that. Alright, let's see. So I need... So I need weird water. So I need water. Alright, I need more water. What else do I need? Potion of blight. Okay, so I can make this stuff pretty easily. I just need to go and make more water.
Who buys the Machine Gun Kelly calendar?
Maybe... Maybe Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. They might, you know. It's quite possible. Yeah. So Sprite, come back. Maybe a pushing calendar. That would also go with some of my pushing things. Let's find this water. I think it was over near the, maybe near the farmer here. I think he had one, right? Yes. Nice. Get another one of those just in case. How are you doing, Cassie? It was good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And then, I needed to make the weird water, right? Got one of these. Weird water, yeah. A bottle filled with water, but there's something weird about it. Alright, got the potion of blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. The toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. Weird water. A good amount of weird water will dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal can. Pumpkin jack bone. You crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Nice. The withering can is ready. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Smack. Smack. Alright. There's a cow around here. We might as well get some more milk while we're here. Thank you, Mr. Cow. Let's see, and then anything more from the chickens? Nope. Not right now. Buck, 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 buck. go over to the ox's farm and show his crops a little something, something. Hey, I thought I told you to beat it. He raises his hoe and brandishes at you menacingly. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. Well, too bad. I'm gonna use my, withering can. A watering can, poison, by the witch, of course. Oh man, he's gonna be real pissed. Ooh. I'm gonna take some eggs from your chicken though, while I'm here. You watch a sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No! What is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait. Let's make a new deal. Please. I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything? This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet. It began dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Wrecked. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eyes. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, unveiling a stubborn, hard-shelled seed. The soul of the ox. Oh man, that ox got wrecked. Got that ox soul. The scarecrow again stands motionless. What about the family? I wonder if the family came back or not. Maybe we didn't care about the family? I don't know. Ooh, there's still more stuff in here. Nice. Ox's family. Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. Ma? What happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us. Where is he? Where's my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with the suspicious scarecrows. Don't worry now, child. We won't ever have to fear him again. Oh, it's sad, but good. Come back here, I'll chop you good. Alright. Got the whole ox thing figured out. Now, let's see. So we are now at, where are we at in the journal? So we got the leech and the bear. Let's see. What have we done for this so far? So For this one, we need the protective talisman. And that one, we just need magic paste. Oh yeah, we needed milk. And we needed some wicker work. Wicker work. Got it. Alright. Now we go back to the brewery. Let's see. So that's the apiary. Shadowed Way. Is the brewery in the forest? It might be in the forest, right? Yeah. Okay. Must be in the forest. Yeah, I do kind of remember it in the forest now. Go to the forest. Alright, and then, let's see. Is it down this way? Fields. We just came from the fields. Lakeshore. Yes, I think it's over here. Okay. Might as well get some health potions. Alright. Check back in here. Oh yeah, and they had like a bunch of embers, which is like super handy. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Let's get all these. Nice. Alright. If I make your protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. There you go. Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts a charm around his neck. Then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow, you weren't kidding. Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects or try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Let's see what we got in here. There's a barrel and a chest. I always wonder why these barrels are available for me to look at, but I guess there's nothing else about it. So, empty jar, meat, torn teddy bear, ragged toy bear, well loved and well beyond its prime. Aww. Dear trifle, surely this will do. Alright. Yeah. Come here, Soot Sprite. Gotcha. Nice. Let's finish this brewing. Making a lot of progress here so far. Alright, the frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. So we got some honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. Add something to the brew. Metamorphosis elixir. You ladle out a good portion of the writhing, tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. Whitethorn teddy bear. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm, and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment, before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. Oh. You got it? You okay? Do you want me to move that? You got it. Okay. This poor bear. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from the rivets, and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with a chunky, oozing fluid. May not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. The brewery wheezes in defeat. You doubt it will ever make mead again. Take the keg. Alright. Let's see. Oops. Wrong button. Alright. Mead barrel, positively pulsing with reality warping potential. Sounds good. Alright. Pour some mead for this bear here. Large, ferocious soldier with many a self-aggrandizing story to tell. Ah, Captain, I've brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into a slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do to it, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Rawr, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. The bear is upon you at frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. Oh, he mad. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his fingers at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honkin' club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. Another thing, what's happening? In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it. Alright guys, you guys are probably picking up on that, these alerts. Let me close that. He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess this means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame. The trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. Ah, what a mess. So much to do. Hey, we completed the bear quest. Nice. Alright. The last one is just the leech. Back here. Nice. Nice to have a easy spot to get some embers. And soot sprites, actually. Nice. Because those are a little bit tough to find for a while. The soldier's just catching his breath. I got a little piggy here. Soldiers are perfectly comfortable right where they are, thank you. I like that they adjusted the description of those guys. Okay, so we are through three of those already, so that's good. Now I just need the dragon fang, I believe. And I don't remember exactly what I need for that, but I assume we should have it soon. Oh, what a relief! With the bear gone, we can all rest easy. All right, cool. All right. Let's figure out what we need for the drake. It's been a while, so I don't quite recall. Let's go to the swamp. The drake is right around here, I believe. Oop. I don't want to trigger that guy. And that's the troll. That's not exactly what we want. Get away from these dudes. Oh, no, not this way. These are handy though. Might as well grab these. I don't want to mess with you right now. Oh, don't want to mess with y'all either. Yeah, here. It's up here, I believe. These salts? Act too slippery. Need these salts for sure. Alright, so I need... Oh yeah, the sacrifice. So I was very close to having the sacrifice. There we go. So I need... I hope I have enough stuff. Okay, so I need water for that. And then this. Okay, yeah, I need milk. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect. Sacrifice it is. Jump. That's all I get for now. Alright. Dozing like a happy puppy. I'll leave him to it. Trying to see if there's anything over here that I need to watch out for, but I don't see anything. No. Oh, let him sleeping away after his little snack. So cute. Alright. So now that we have those were for the obelisks. Right. Okay. And then where were those obelisks located? Okay. South of here. There we go. Here we go. You're into a tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. Give it a drink, Fang. You dropped a sharp reptilian fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. Huh. The bowl beneath the obelisk awaits an offering. Apothecary humors. You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomical liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if it's being drained by some unseen thirst, only until the wet residue remains. The bowl beneath the obelisk awaits an offering, necromantic charm. You place a token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. Alright. I forgot I need that. So for that, I need to find him... Where's this leech? That's a sick house. Okay. I need to go all the way over there. Let's go to the sick house. Anything in here? No. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sorts of disgusting maladies you might be carrying. Yes, I'm a poxer and wretch, I know. But I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. You're not entirely sure how she'll be using these. Okay, I just need, that's easy enough, I can do those. Just need another mending poultice. I'm glad I got more of those skeeter snoots when I did. The leech stuffs the poultice into an unsanitary-looking cabinet without a second glance. Dragonfly wings? The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of a clear shelf. Clearly too angry. Skeeter snoot. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. I've run your errands, now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly, I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Bah, next time I don't need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. You crumple the note into a tight roll for safekeeping. Off with you, I've more sick to tend to. I'm ready to leave. And get your soul. I like her little run. I always need more of these flowers. They don't come about very often for me so far. Go. Death certificate. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada, recite the evocation of the necrodermis, blah blah, apply the canopic ointment. Right, seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Too funny. Probably around here, I wonder. Ugh, this must be where that nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. This isn't it. Unfortunate nonetheless. This isn't the right one. Similar perhaps, I'm not the right body. I just want the salt. There we go. Not the husband, this one. Not this one. This poor soul doesn't fit the description. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on the rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Oh, well, I didn't even notice that big old frog there. Much larger than conventional witchy familiar. Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? Do you call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with a burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Won't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish? The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. Oh, those digestive tablets, which of course always is something she can try. It's a good thing I have one more of those that I didn't waste. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps a small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift, thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where... His nostrils flare for a moment. Then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from his lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. Great, Glinda's ghost, what a stench. The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. With some snapping and squeezing, you manage to get him down to a transportable size. Stuff him in your satchel. This is so weird. I love it. It's great. So silly. Alright. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Place the husband's body in the center. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisk, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk, one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Ugh. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know. The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry, wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it to into the man's gaping mouth. Ugh. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No, Leech murdered me. He clutches at his hollow chest as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague. Drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swings a limp arm towards a body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. I gotta check this out. Gotta see what it looks like when he visits her. She's over to the side. There they are. Ooh. Sits great. Come back. There you go. Thank you, sister. He is good as new. Love, wife. Aw. Aw. Reaper, if you were reanimated as a corpse, as a zombie, would you come find me? If that's what I wanted. I'm sure it would be what I want. Let's see. That was very sweet. Very, very sweet to see the loving zombie. Alright, let's go to the sick house and let's take care of this leech. Death doesn't stop love, baby. I figured as much. He'll stop by every time I make cookies. As long as you don't mind the smell. Well, I mean, I've already gotten used to it so far, right? While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Her farts aren't that bad all the time. That's true. That's true. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped-down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with a ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. This wine is just waiting to be salted. Let's see. Would I use... I already had one of those, actually. Would that work? And ghastly heads. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see that this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. That edition of Black Fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss, palsy, in that next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor. Full body, too. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Oh man. Dried worm. A mummified worm, the husk of one who drained others. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she is supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Nice. The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. Nice. The leech quest complete. Nice. I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose the whole time. You better fix all these people, lady. Awful. Alright. Let's see what else we can do around here. Nothing? Time to head back. It's exciting. Alright, let's see. Where do I need to go to head back? Looks like just that one up there would work. Away from these skeeters. Alright. Let's see what happens when I go back home. I'm sure there's much, much more I need to do, but it's a start. I know this goat has something planned. Alright, goat. Where are you? Maybe in the shrine? Yeah, the goat's in the shrine. That makes sense. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent. I can sense a presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I have asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you're one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach a shrine and open your satchel. There's a stuffed bear. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, burning away until only a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into a socket on the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by the flashes of the bear's wrath. Drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. The shrine awaits another offering. Dried worm. As with the first, a mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. And images of the leech slither into your mind. The prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. The shrine awaits another offering. Cracked mirror. Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake. Secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, whispers beneath the sound of festivities. The shrine awaits another offering. Hardened seed. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones. Your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. Just check if I have any new messages. No, I don't think so. I just want to double check here. Okay, no, no confirmation. I assume they're coming by tonight, but we shall see. All right. Cauldron, nothing new there. Okay. So probably back to the little crypt area. Good morning, my swamp lily. I trust you slept well. Like the dead, you stretch out your back, making a sound like snapping twigs. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense the next 4 souls on our list. You must travel east, out of the forest, and toward civilization. Ugh, I hate crowds. Well, it can't be helped. You must seek out these souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyard. The graveyard might at least be a reprieve from chattering townsfolk. Alright, goat, I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we have reached an understanding. Oh man, we got the next 4. It's 12 in total, so I'm really curious about these next areas. Want to order something in? We can. Are you craving anything? I know you're looking at those pitas, but we don't have that spot in the area, I'm afraid. But yeah, I'm pretty open. In case you wanted Greek food again. Wendy's needs to bring this back. Yeah, and Taco Bell doesn't deliver those wings, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm pretty open. I don't know. I don't know what you might like. Chicken sounds good, even though it's super expensive right now, so that might not be the best course of action. We'll have to plan on ordering or purchasing a whole chicken one of these days soon, so we could try it in the air fryer. And then I don't know what else. I'm pretty open. Alright, so collect those 4 souls. How's our journal looking? So we've completed those. Nice. It's basically going into those new areas, essentially. So that's all I really know. Okay. And there's gotta be something with that troll, right? It definitely seems like there's gotta be something with that troll. Alright. So none of these new areas have opened up as far as I can see. I wonder if that troll has anything to do. I don't think the others have necessarily listed another location as far as I saw, so I feel like it must be the troll. Greek sounds good. You'll take a look. Okay, no problem. Lots of options for sure. Let's see. Darkwood. We haven't been there yet. I think that might be the troll area, actually. Anything around here? That one's going to the forest path. Okay. Oops. Sick house. There's graveyard. I wonder if the graveyard has anything to do with the dark wood. I'm not sure. Does he have any weaknesses? Impossible Hulk, unless perhaps he likes you. Okay, no. Let's see. Where else could I go? So I need to go to the market, graveyard, docks, and village. That's the swamplands. That's the forest. I guess I could go to the other areas to see if it shows me a little bit more. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything obvious here. Okay. Let's go back around here. But this seems like it might be a good time to stop. Yeah. This seems like a good point to stop, because this opens up a whole new area to explore, and we'll have to figure out how to find those areas. So, yeah. You had a nice stream here, almost 4 hours. Thank you everyone for coming on by. I hope I'll be able to stream for you again soon. I know Reaper has to work on some of these weekends, and that's a really great time for me to do some streaming. But yeah, maybe I can sneak it in on one of these other days if like I take a day off or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I have a sick day on one of those days, and maybe I'll take some of that time to stream. Maybe I'll work it out that way. So yeah, I'll see how it works out. But thank you everyone. Thank you so much for coming on by for the stream. This has been Wytchwood. This is day 2. We have gotten through the first 4 souls, and we are on to the next 4. And I'm really enjoying this game. Like, I really love the atmosphere. I like that I'm not necessarily like fighting any bosses. It's a lot of like puzzle solving, a lot of collecting and gathering and crafting. And it's just nice. I really like the dialogue and the characters, so I'm really enjoying. Yeah, a lot of progress. I think in the first day it was a lot of like just solving the problems, but in this one we actually got all the souls, so that was really good progress for the 2 streams. So yeah, hopefully we'll get back to this one soon. Thank you again to Whitethorn Games for the key. I'm really enjoying this game. And also to Alien Trap. This is a really, really charming game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. So if any of you guys are interested in playing this is on Steam right now. It's been out for about a month or so, I believe, and I would definitely recommend it. I'm enjoying it. It's very wholesome, and even though you're like, you know, giving up the souls of these enemies, it's not a lot of violence, and it's just very, very charming, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. But let's see, I don't know if there's anyone else I should send you to. Let me check my Twitch real fast, see if there's anyone else to send you on to if we want to continue this raid. Otherwise we can do like a little hosty host too. We'll see what we can find. Oh, I see some people doing some raids for 14. Oh yeah, I see some folks we know, but I don't want to do any spoilers, but it does look like we have some friends who are playing stuff. But I will lead you all to go do your thing. Hopefully we will catch you all soon. Thanks again for coming by. Take care. Oh, I don't know why it's all blurry. Whatever. See you guys later.